Hi everyone, this is Joseph from onlinebackuptalk.blogspot.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how I use Carbonite to back up my files on my computer. And do note that Carbonite is available for businesses as well. So if you check out the link that I have in the video description, if you click on it, you'll be brought to this page where you can try Carbonite for free for up to 15 days and there's no credit card required. If you have a business and you want to try out for a business as well, there's also a free trial for business as well, up to 30 days. In order to claim your free trial, you just gotta key in your email address, of course your preferred password. So you can just ignore the offer code. So once you're done, you can just click on start free trial. Okay, so here they'll ask you how do you hear about Carbonite. You can just pick what you want, TV ad for example, continue. And do know that I've done a very thorough review on Carbonite as well. So if you want to read up more on this service, you can actually check out the link that I have in the video description to get my complete review on this service, and of course to claim your free trial as well. So now it's actually downloading the software. Okay, I'll just pause my video and I'll come back later. Okay, so you can see that I've finished downloading the Carbonite setup exe file. So in order to start the backup procedure, you can just click on this file here, okay, and just follow the setup instructions. Carbonite has a Better Business Bureau rating of A+. That means that it's a very quality company. It's not easy to get a A+ rating for this Better Business Bureau. So you can rest assured that you are in good hands when you actually purchase the product and use it. So when you start a setup file, they'll ask you whether you agree to the terms and services below before you can actually start installing. So here you can just click on I agree. Okay, so right now it's actually installing Carbonite. So I'll just pause the video and wait for it to install. Okay, you'll be brought to this page after the software has successfully installed. So here you'll be required to key in your computer nickname. So in this case, I'm just going to put Joseph, my name. So here you can select whether you want it to be in the form of a desktop, a laptop, or a server. In this case I'm using a laptop, so I just click on laptop here and just click next. Okay, so right now it's actually starting the backup engine. Okay, so here you have two options, either you can select automatic or advanced. So under automatic, the software will automatically select files or online backup and keep your backup up to date, whereas under advanced you can select which files to backup, set up your own backup schedule, and of course manage your own encryption key as well. So in this case I'll just select automatic and just click next. Here he actually mentioned that your first backup could take 1 to 2 days longer depending on your internet connection and amount of data. So to speed up your first backup, leave your computer on and connected to the internet. They will actually automatically back up your documents, your email, your music, and of course your photos. After you're done with this, you can just click on next. You can manually back up other things as well. They will not back up for you files like your videos, your executable files, and of course files larger than 4 gig, and of course your external hard drive. Manual backup for these files. It's actually quite easy. You can just right click on the file and pick Carbonite and then select back this up. So I'll show you later on how to do this. Okay, so after you're done with everything, just click start backup now. So now you can see there's an icon here in my tray section. You can see initial backup in progress. That means that Carbonite is starting my backup process right now. So now I'm going to show you the various features of Carbonite. So the first one is basically the backup process. You can see that it is backing up my files here. So under this section you can either on the backup or off it. If you want to off it, you can just drag the slider and just bring it to the off section. If you close this window and just open it up again, okay, you will see that the online backup is off. So if you want to turn it on again, you can just drag the slider over to on again. Then you can just close it and just reopen it again. Okay, and you'll see that the online backup is on. So it's as simple as that. And of course there are other features as well. Under the restore section, you can either search and restore your files. So let's say if you accidentally deleted your files, if you want to do that, you can just click here, search and restore. So I'm just going to search for one of the files that I have right now. I'm just going to type in market for example and just click here. You can click here as well, it's totally up to you. So under here you can see that they have backed up quite a lot of files under the file name market. So in this case I'm just going to select Market Samurai, assuming that's one of the files that I want to restore. So you can just click here. You can see that if you want to restore it, you can just click on this button here and then it'll restore that file or folder for you. So of course you can browse a backup as well. You can just click here, browse a backup. These are basically the files that are being backed up right now. You can see the number of files that are being backed up in the respective folders and drive. And of course if you click on Carbonite backup drive, here you can see the files which are pending and of course all the backup files. So that's all for the viewing section. Okay, so here if you want to restore all your files, you can just click on this button as well to restore all your files, assuming you want to transfer to a new computer all the files which are in your backup folder. It's really very simple. And of course, under the settings section, there are a number of things that you can do with it. You just click on edit settings. Here you can either choose to backup continuously, backup once a day, or do not backup during certain hours. So let's say if you pick this option, you can select the time that you don't want any backup to take place, because when it's backing up, it do take up some bandwidth, but you can still surf the internet easily as well, because that doesn't take up a lot of bandwidth when it's backing up your files. Okay, so here it's totally up to you, but of course after you selected the feature that you want, remember to click on the save button. And of course here, this display colored dots on files and folders, I've unchecked it because it doesn't make sense for me to have the dots on the folders. Okay, I mean if you want to, you can leave it on as well, it's totally up to you. Okay, if you want to leave it on, you can just check this button. Okay, then click on saved. Okay, then I'm just going to refresh it to show you how it's like. Let me refresh my desktop first. So you can see that when you check on display colored dots on files and folders, there'll be a dot on all the files here, all the folders here, and of course all the dots as well. Okay, so if you don't want it to appear, you can just uncheck it and just click on saved, and do a refresh on my desktop to show you how it's like. So you can see all the dots are gone. So here of course you can reduce the Carbonite's internet usage as well, so this will slow down your backup, and of course you can use the internet at a faster rate as well. So this is totally up to you. You can see these are the types of files that they'll automatically back up for you. So under the account section, so there's nothing much here. You can just edit your personal information, your email address. Of course they'll show you the software version and the serial number as well, so there's really nothing much here. And under the help section, there are quite a number of videos that you can visit to learn more about how to use this software. Okay, so I'll not go into it, you can view it for yourself. So assuming if you want to backup your files manually, let's say if I want to backup this public WM3 file, I can just click on this file, right click it, and here you can see there's a Carbonite option. So you can either choose back this up. When you click on back this up, they'll automatically back up this file for you as well. And of course, if you don't want to back up the file, you can just select don't back this up. Okay, so let's say if you want to back up the file as quickly as possible, you can just select here and just click back up this file as soon as possible. When you do this, it will give you priority to this file when it's doing the backup process. So let's say if there are certain files that you don't want to back up, you can just right click it and just select don't back this up, and Carbonite will not back up the file for you. So that's all for the manual backup, guys. So that's all folks, that's it for the walkthrough on this Carbonite online backup service. If you want to learn more about this service and my complete review on it, do check out the link that I have in the video description, so you can decide as to whether you want to use this service for home or for your business or not. So with that, this is Joseph signing off. I wish you all the best in your online backup. So thank you for listening and goodbye. See ya.